Well, good morning again, folks. It's only been about 15 minutes ago that I posted a video from Hugh in Australia featuring his bike. This one is from Dan O in the USA. Now he's got, I was going to say he's got an Interceptor, but technically he's got an INT. He's got an INT 650 parallel twin. He made that rack because he said he got sick of the the Royal Enfield ones bending apparently and not being durable enough, so he's made that himself and put a badge on the side of it, Royal Enfield. And what he's done is an interesting variant to relocate his rectifier regulator from the hot, dirty, silly place under the bike, and he's put it under the side panel, the right side panel. So what he's done is to make a bracket, mount the rectifier on. He had obviously the cable kits I send out are two cables, a 3-core and a 4-core. He was able to pull the 4-core original wiring harness up and connect direct to it, which is possible. So he only had to use the 3-core, and he's got a lithium battery, so plenty of space above it to coil the excess cable. And he's mounted it under the side panel, which is where a lot of Japanese bikes used to put it, or the seat nacelle at the back, except what he's done is to allow airflow over the fins. He has come up with this very well executed, quite futuristic looking grille. I like that. So he's getting airflow. That's his right side panel. So there it is. It's an INT 650 parallel twin. I believe that in America they can't use the word Interceptor because it's trademarked by Yamaha in the US. So that's why it's called an INT. And it says parallel twin, just in case people can't tell. And there it is. He's got that grille on the right hand side where his rectifier regulator is, and what he's done is to duplicate it onto the other side of the bike for symmetry. And here is the casing on the other side, the side panel. Very well done, that. He didn't tell me how he cut it, but it certainly doesn't look ragged, and it's very well done, that. So his rectifier regulator has now been moved from under the bike, subject of many videos, so I won't go on about that again, and he's put it under there. I did see somebody years ago had put the rectifier under a side casing, and then they cut off, where the badge is there, the decal, they cut a great big hole and put a grill on it, and it looked a bit too steampunk and industrial for my taste. So when Dan O said he'd done that, I thought, oof. But then looking at that is really good. It's a nice job, is that. So there it is. There is Dan O. I think I sent him the cables about 10 days ago, if that. The record so far is 5 days to the US from the UK, and it was only 11 days to the middle of rural Thailand. So good old Royal Mail. So there's Dan O's bike. Thanks for those, Dan. And I'm sure your RR will be a lot happier where it is, certainly with that airflow going over it. So there you have it, another load of pics. I'm about to go out on mine, so watch out for that glare if you're in the UK, because it's a really bright day, and I will post again really soon. Bye for now.